Hello and welcome to your Happy Monday report. This is the healing report for all of you who signed up for Sunday night's complimentary distance healing session on November 8th. And also, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for our Love Light Voice community and see what guidance Spirit has for us in the coming week for the whole community. So I wanted to start off by saying that there were some points today in the major chakra system that were absolutely on fire. Like, were extremely just soaking in the energy. And those were the crown chakra. I spent a really long time at the crown chakra today. Really long time there. The third eye, not as much. It was fine. It received a bit of energy, but it wasn't as pronounced. The throat chakra, I did a little bit of work actually at the third eye chakra as well. A little bit of work in the outer energy field for the third eye and also the throat chakra. I didn't sense as much struggle there as I have in previous weeks at times. That comes up very often. But I worked with it a little bit, but then it was almost like I could feel my hands being tugged down to the heart. And the heart chakra received a great deal of healing today as well. I was there for a really long time, also at the heart chakra. So if you feel a little emotional tomorrow or you need to just cry a little bit or something, that's okay. Actually, after any Sunday night session, if in the next couple of days after you ever feel a little extra emotional, you might also feel a little extra thirsty. Make sure you drink some water to help flush out any toxins, but especially at the heart chakra, lots and lots of energy. So that's great. That's a good thing. Solar plexus chakra, also. Solar plexus chakra, our confidence chakra, our personal will, our personal power. Lots of energy was headed in there as well. Sacral chakra felt fine. It felt receptive, but nothing again out of this world. But the root chakra, that has to do with our place on earth, that has to do with our survival, our place on the planet, being grounded. And you can look up all the organs actually that are associated with each of the chakras to see if they correspond with any physical situation you might be experiencing. But the root chakra also received quite a bit. And I mean, my hands don't always feel like super, 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 super hot. But today at those chakras that I mentioned, it was like fire. So those chakras really, 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 really wanted the energy. My attention was drawn up to the ear chakras again. And lately when I've been working on the ear chakras, either for a group or a person or something, I'm always very much reminded about balance. Our personal balance is, I know there's something with the ears. So just the way we stand and walk and everything. So but anyway, also clear audience. So the ear chakras received a good bit of energy. And then also, hard for me to explain exactly where this is, but I was drawn to the back of the head. And then it was like this area here too. So this whole area extending back to the bottom of the head also received quite a bit of healing. The tops of the shoulders at the beginning, at the end of the sessions. Lots of energy there. I did work on the legs and then made sure, it was funny because as soon as I put my hands to work on the feet to send grounding to all of the people in the session, I felt myself kind of go, I grounded as well, which is good. So, like, I literally felt the physical change in my body. It was really interesting. So anyway, it was a good session. Lots of energy moving for you all. So I'm excited about that. Expect some shifts. It's good. Okay, so I'm shuffling here. As I've been speaking with you, I have been holding the cards. I chose this deck. This deck was calling to me. Healing with the Angels. I get all sorts of instructions at times during the session. They tell me. I saw a cobra during the session today, the beginning part. And I didn't think to look it up. It was only a little scary, but I know that the snake is Kundalini energy. It can also be, it's a symbol of a healer. So I thought that was an interesting one, but I've never had that experience before. Or was it a cobra or was it a rattlesnake? Whichever the snake is that has that wider head before it goes to the body out here. That's what it was. I don't know. I felt cobra. I didn't hear rattlesnake. I think that I would have seen that if it was specifically a rattlesnake. Animals have been really present lately. That was pretty much the only one. So if you're interested in animal totems, the reason I'm bringing it up is look up cobra animal totem, and I will be doing the same after I'm finished with this. Okay. I take forever to shuffle because I just wait until it feels right. And I'm patient, at least with this. Okay. That's honesty right there. I'm not as patient with other things. Okay. Oh, friendship, nature, children. Okay. I love this. Oh, I feel like I need to pick one more. Okay, hold on. Oh, soulmate. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. So, the first card I see here is friendship. And so going into the following week, this may be an excellent, excellent week to connect with your friends. Connect with your friends. Today I heard someone say how we're all sort of, well, depending on where you are in the world, because I know that the situation is different in varying parts of the world, but people are in various states of shutdown. Or, for example, here in the state of Florida, where I live in the United States, we're open. Pretty much. And there's still some things that are not completely fully functional and such, but I am trying to err on the more cautious side. So I'm not really going out nearly as much as I used to, or being around as many people and such. So anyway, it feels a little extra special now when I get to see a friend like I did this weekend. It was really nice. You know, it's like, oh, yay. So anyway, right now is a great time to make that extra effort over. If you can see your friends in person, awesome. If you can Zoom or Skype or FaceTime, if you can write an email. You know what I was thinking? I celebrate Christmas, and I was thinking this is an excellent year for nice handwritten Christmas cards. You know, just to spend a little extra time, a little extra attention, to just share those bonds of peace and friendship through some holiday cards if you celebrate the holidays. So anyway, see if you can connect with your friends this week and make that extra special effort, because you know, I also just had this thought. Have you ever seen that meme on the internet that says, check on your strong friends too? You know, we always, you know, we have some friends where we know sometimes they, you know, maybe they're not well or something. So we know the ones we're supposed to check on. Actually, I'm thinking of someone right now that I'm like, oh, I haven't texted that person to see how they're doing. But check on your friends, the steady rocks, the steady people in your life. Make sure they're doing good as well. Okay, the next, this is so lovely. The next card I have here is nature. And this is excellent, excellent news, because as we all know, especially in the United States this week, it was a very, very noisy week. There was a lot happening, lots of opportunities to be watching television or connected to the internet or social media. And yeah, so if you need some time to unplug, which I've actually chosen to do a little bit, but I really like my quiet. What can I tell you? But if you need to unplug a little bit just to protect your peace and just enjoy, connect with nature, ground your body, breathe. Nature is a great place to do that. So that's a great piece of advice as well, moving into the next week. Then I have here the children card and these cute little cherubs. And as I look at this card, this speaks to me a lot about embracing any children we have in our lives, looking after our children, seeing what beautiful, happy things we can do to serve the children in our lives, whether they're our children or other people's children, but also to be in an even better state to, look after children or serve the needs of children. What about checking in with your own inner child? What does your own inner child need? And this is so funny. This has come up this week also. So we heal the inner child for ourselves. That's a magical thing. Do things that make you happy. Engage your creativity. Engage sports if you can. Engage fun, playfulness, laughter. Watch a funny movie. Anything just to do something to invigorate the child within. And that is a very, very healing thing. Very healing. And the last one I have here is soulmate. What a sweet card. I love that. That's so beautiful. So the interesting thing about the soulmate card in this deck is that it looks like two children. And my feeling is that coming just after this children and soulmate card, if you're looking for a partner or you are working on your relationship with your partner, or maybe clearing the decks to welcome a completely new person, or reinvigorating a current connection, that same playfulness, joy, laughter, that's a beautiful place to be as you bring in your soulmate relationship. So healing for yourself, for your inner child, because we don't want to replay any unhealed childhood traumas out in our adult relationships to the best of our ability, right? Give yourself whatever it is that you need. I was thinking about my inner child a lot this week, and I was thinking about her, and I was like, what does she need? What does she really need? And I thought to myself, a hug. I could use a good hug. My inner child could use a good hug, so anyway, I have to give it to myself for right now, but so yeah, so pay attention to your inner children, and two healthy as possible, healed inner children bring a lot of awareness to your childhood patterns, how you might play those out in your relationships. Try to work on that, because that'll bring a lot more peace into your current relationships or any future relationships that might be headed in your direction. So anyway, I think that's really sweet. What a lovely, what I love about this too, this is all very simple. This is well, that's not true, because some of these things can also feel very complex, but looking into the week that we're headed into, connecting with our friends, connecting with nature, connecting with children or our inner children, and soulmates. And a soulmate can be a romantic partner, but it can also be kindred spirits, like your actual, your friends. We have certain people who get us super well. So, this card does suggest romance, doesn't it? But anyway, none of this costs money, I don't think. This is all very simple, from the heart, natural, beautiful, simple. So it seems to me like a very good week to get grounded in the simple things of life, in the simple joys of connecting with one another right now, either up close and personal if we're able, or at a distance. Connect with the people who are important to you. And connect with yourself, and connect and nourish your inner child. Okay, that is my message to you for this week, for the whole Love Light Voice community, and for those of you who signed up for this distance healing session. So enjoy a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you again in my next video. All right, bye.